So this weekend, I'm going to be attempting the David Goggins challenge. I learned about David Goggins a couple of years ago. He's got a really interesting story. He goes from a 300-pound exterminator to losing 100 pounds and just becoming this chiseled Navy SEAL with just a rock-solid mindset. Goggins has really exploded in popularity within the last year. He released a book, which is really good. And on his Instagram a couple weeks ago, he posted a challenge. And the challenge is to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. So a total of 12 runs and a total of 48 miles worth of running. That weekend I didn't do it, but a couple days ago my buddy Connor texted me telling me that he and a couple friends were thinking about attempting it. And I decided since all of my races that I had planned have been canceled, I'd go ahead and do this instead. So I've done a couple of ultra endurance events in the past, but nothing like this. So I'm really interested to see how it goes. So it's 5 o'clock, time for the first run. I'm gonna take this guy with me too. Mostly so I can wear him out so he falls asleep and doesn't want to go with me for the runs in the middle of the night. You wanna do 48 miles? And we're off. Be happy, faith over fear, be kind. Hey. And that is 4 miles. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah. So first run's done. That wasn't too tough. That was about my usual pace for running, so I probably should have got a little easier. This is probably the nicest weather I'm going to get for all these runs. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days pretty much continuously, which will make running outside a lot of fun. Hey, come here. You are all tangled up. What are you doing? Yeah, there we go. Did you have a good run? Yeah. Did you have a good run? No. Oh, you're welcome. All right, inside. All right, so I got about 3 hours to relax and then come out and do it again. Somebody is not tired at all. Come here, Zook. Yeah. Oh. Do you need to go for another 4 miles? Yeah. Another 4 miles? Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Off. Off. It's 9 p.m. Going out for run number 2. Oh. So the 2 guys I'm doing this challenge with, Connor and Mike, are doing it a little differently. They're just trying to do 48 miles in 48 hours. And they both did their first runs tonight. Mike started off with a 15-mile run, and Connor started off with a 23-mile run. So they're both off to a really good start, and I am way behind. But yeah, they're doing it a little differently, but we got a bet going on where every mile you don't run under the 48 goes into a pot for $1 for every mile under 48, and then everybody who runs 48 splits the pot. So this is run number 2. Rain between run number 1 and run number 2, but not raining now. So maybe I can get this run in before it starts raining again. So I'm about 2 miles into this run right now. I feel pretty good. So I think as long as I just kind of take it easy the whole time, you know, the last 10 will be super painful, but I think I'll be able to get through it. So that's run number 2 complete in about 40 minutes. I get a little bit of shin splint pain. It's been kind of ongoing, and I can feel it starting to flare up. But sometimes it just takes running to stretch it out. So we'll see if that works. So I plan on staying up until 1 o'clock and then doing another run. And then I'll try to sleep between that run and the next one. Luckily it didn't rain at all on that run. Nice and dry. Run number 3. It's 1 in the morning, going out for my 3rd run. Looks to be snowing a little bit actually. I thought I would take a little nap in between the 2nd and the 3rd runs, but I couldn't fall asleep. So I haven't seen a rat in Milwaukee in probably 2 years, but I've seen 2 tonight. So 1 a.m. must be when they come out to play. Lap 4 done. About the same pace as the first 2, so that's good to see. They are getting a little tougher though. Maybe I'm just tired. It's about 1:40 in the morning now, so I should have been long asleep. So 3 laps down, 12 miles in. Oh, I guess a quarter of the way through. I don't feel too bad yet, which is good. Hey, shouldn't you be sleeping? Yeah, shouldn't you be taking a nap? Hey, out. Shouldn't you be taking a nap? Easy, easy. We don't want to wake Mom up. 5 a.m. I probably slept around 3 hours. I slept in the basement, so I wouldn't wake my wife up because she just woke up to leave for call for work. She's working a 24-hour shift tonight too. She's working a 24-hour shift tonight. It's apparently pouring down rain outside, so I'm gonna put on the rain gear, which I really don't have much of, just this light jacket. All right, miles make champions. Run number 4. Might have exaggerated about it pouring down rain, but it's definitely raining. 40 degrees outside and raining. What the fuck am I doing? A little bit of thunder and lightning out tonight, this morning. Closest one's about 6 miles away. I will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar on tomorrow. Run 4 done. Some extra bonus miles on that one. Oh, fuck. Easy peasy. "9 a.m. Just sitting out on run number 5. Moving took a little longer this round. I think it's starting to catch up to me. But I don't feel that bad. Just gotta keep moving. I think I need to get some calories in too. I've walked almost all of this. So, lap 5 done. A little extra bonus miles on that one again. Oh, I walked a big chunk of that loop. Just not feeling it this morning. 20 miles in right now. 28 to go. Alright, heading out on run number 6. Connor's at 35 miles now after his last run, and apparently Mike's been out there since 8 this morning, and it's now 1 in the afternoon. So we'll see how far he ends up going on that run. Mike sent a video, I'll show you here, calling out Connor for walking.
What's up, boys? Just casually jogging a few more miles right now. MBD. Don't want to tell you how many miles I'm at for today. I'm not walking like Connor because this isn't a walking challenge. This is a running challenge. Weather's perfect. I don't think that I'm gonna have hip flexors after tomorrow, but if I know if I stop, I'm never going back out today. So I'm gonna keep going until 1 o'clock.
And I kind of took that to heart too, because yeah, he's right. This is a running challenge, not a walking challenge. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to run all these rest of these miles. Four miles. Run number 6 done. That one felt pretty good. The 2 hours of sleep I got before this run seems to have made a really big difference. I'm pretty awake now though. I'll probably stay awake between now and the next run. 24 miles done, halfway through. I wasn't sure if I was going to take the dog, but after 6 rounds, he knows for certain. 6 rounds in 24 hours, he knows for certain when I'm going to go running. You were just whining, buddy. Is this going to fix it? Yeah, you ready to go? Oh, yeah? You want to... Is this what you want? Okay. Yeah, you can come along. You can come along. 5 p.m. Run number 7. Light drizzle right now. It's supposed to pick up into the night. Don't feel great, but certainly don't feel horrible either. Hey. He sees a duck. Can you not get the duck? Rain's picked up a little bit. The dog is not happy. He hates being wet and is trying to get home as quickly as possible. Run number 7, more bonus miles. Yeah, buddy, you are really muddy. You're gonna have to stay here for a second. Yeah, you know what's happening? Hey, relax. It's okay. It's okay. You just gotta get you. No. Good boy, Duke. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Yeah, he was a good boy. Yeah. Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Good boy. Yeah. You coming with me on this one, buddy? Yeah, I don't think you want to. It is pouring down rain. Run number 8. Feel pretty good right now, actually. Legs are loose. Only hot spot is the blister that popped on my big toe. It's raining right now, but nothing much. It was a downpour about 5 minutes before I started, though, so that might come back. Lap 8 complete, 32 miles in. That one actually felt really good. The rain cleared up a lot. It's just a real light drizzle. I'm gonna go take another shower and we'll be back out here at 1 a.m. The next 2 runs will be the fun ones, 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. See if I can't get a little sleep. That was a good one though. That was a fun run. 1 in the morning, run number 9. Not too groggy getting up. Got about an hour's of sleep. And we'll just kind of take this easy, hopefully, so I can get back to sleep. Run number 9 complete. Up to 36 miles now, 12 more to go. That run felt fine. Kept feeling like I needed to throw up though a couple times if I increase the pace a little too much, even at my slow going. I think I keep getting slower and slower, but it just could be because my body feels like it should be asleep right now rather than out running. All right, let's see if we can get some sleep. Run number 10. 5 in the morning. I almost slept through my alarm. I guess I had 2 set because I was in a really deep sleep and just automatically shut off the alarm on my watch before the one on my phone went off 2 minutes later. I think that's the toughest part of this challenge, is just getting going every time. I really wanted to just stay in bed and continue sleeping. But now I'm out here shuffling along. Hey, fuck. Now everybody else is awake at 5 a.m. Run number 6 done. After the first mile, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, getting out the door took a lot of willpower. That was a really slow moving lap. My body just feels like it should be sleeping right now. All right, only 2 laps left. Run number 11. Got about 2 hours of sleep. 2 more runs. that window was too cold. So, too cold for short sleeves. Especially because my body can't seem to regulate heat right now. That's much better. A long sleeve shirt. This morning's breakfast. Run number 10 complete. Or sorry, run number 11 complete. I walked a good chunk of that so I could eat some food, some simple sugar. But I feel pretty good. Just one more to go. Connor just finished his 48, and I think Mike is out running right now. I think he had 15 miles left to go, so hopefully he can finish as well. Run number 12, last one. Ready to be done with this fucking challenge. The whole trail's flooded real badly. I think including our usual crossing. Yep. It's okay. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Let's put that back on. Okay, come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Oh shit. Don't worry, he wasn't gonna drown. It was like 3 feet deep. Yeah, I know. Sorry, buddy. That's it. 48 hours, 48 miles. Do you still love me? Yeah, do you still love me? Okay. Yeah. Feels weird to be done. This has kind of been like all I've done the last 2 days. Sleep, run, and eat. It's a weird challenge. I'm glad to be done with it. Congrats to Connor and Mike, who both finished. Mike finished with a 15-mile run to get his 48 in. He had never even, the furthest he'd ever done before this was a half marathon. So to do 48 miles in 2 days is quite the accomplishment. Hey, come here, buddy. All right, let's go inside. So it's 1 week later and I wanted to put together my thoughts on this challenge. Completing 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours was definitely difficult. I didn't feel that the distance in itself was difficult, like running 48 miles over 2 days. I didn't feel that was tough, but having to go out every 4 hours was the difficult part. Having to wake up in the middle of the night, only getting, 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and having to get out and go run when it's freezing cold and raining was just a real pain in the ass. But after, it was, getting going was tough, but once I got going, it wasn't too bad. Running 4 miles each time wasn't that tough. It was just convincing myself, that once I get going, I'd be all right. Early on, I adopted a pace that I knew would be sustainable for the full 48 miles. So maybe if I'd gone harder the whole time, then it would have been more difficult. I was really impressed that both Connor and Mike finished this challenge. I knew Connor had too much pride to quit, but the furthest he'd ever done was a marathon. So going 48 miles was a big jump. And then for Mike, the furthest he'd ever run was a half marathon. So for him to go from, a half marathon to 48 miles in 2 days was a big jump and just showed, a lot of grit on his part. I really enjoyed having 2 other guys to do this challenge with me. There was camaraderie in the shared suffering. We had a group text going, just texting each other on progress and updates. Connor and Mike were both definitely in a lot of pain, especially after the first day. I'm not sure they quite knew what they were getting into. This is a really good challenge. There's no medal at the end, but there's definitely personal pride. One of my other friends texted me after I finished and asked me if I felt like I recertified, which is a reference to an Instagram post David Goggins made about how just because you've done difficult things in the past doesn't mean you still have that hard mindset, and that, every year, every couple of years, you need to recertify and go do difficult things. And that post really spoke to me because, it's been 6 or 7 years since I did my 100-mile ultra marathon. And I like to think that I still have that tough mindset, but, I haven't done anything as difficult since then. So do I feel like I recertified? The answer is no. This challenge never got extremely difficult. It never got horrible. In the past, a couple of these ultra endurance events that I've done, I just get this miserable, hopeless feeling that I have to push through for a couple hours. And I never felt that way in this challenge. I never felt like depleted or drained. It was definitely difficult, but each run was between 40 and 50 minutes. So I could always survive for 40 or 50 minutes and then be back in the comfort of my home with my legs kicked up. The 3-hour breaks between runs combined with taking a nap or getting in some calories and just time off my feet certainly helped. So this was tough, but I think I'd like to do something a little more difficult. So I've been talking to one of my other friends, and I think we might try just running 100 miles. Just some random day, go out and run a 100-miler. All the races are canceled, so this was really the only option. I might make another dumb video if I go out and do that.